What is up, everybody?
What is up, everybody?
Today we are making a video, and this is just to end the year off.
Thank God. I know everybody's saying that.
And
where are my eyes?
The reason why we're making this video is because I've been feeling, what I'm gonna talk about is the way that I've been feeling. I know it's the way she's been feeling. I know it's the way my sister has been feeling, and maybe you feel like that way too. So pretty much if you've been feeling like everything seems like it's just
going to
falling apart.
Like your life is about to end.
Yes, like if you feel like everything's like falling apart, you feel just like very, like it's just very out of control. It's because it is. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. So I'm just gonna be very honest. I got really drunk the past couple of days, 2 days in a row, and I just started, I don't know, well, like obviously the next day you wake up and like you feel like shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why do I do this to myself? Like, why do I keep doing this to myself? And then like you think back like to what happened, and you're upset with yourself because you allow certain things to happen, or you're not really, it's just like you're doing things and at one point it's like you don't know why you're doing them, and then all of a sudden it makes sense, like, oh, this is why. It's because I have this issue, or I have this problem, I have this fear, or, you know, like whatever. And I felt like everything needed to be out of control so that I could take control again. And it's like I can either let all of my emotions, all of my thoughts, like whether that be like most of the time, like I guess you're bad, you know, like you just play off of like, you know, your negative emotions, like you're frustrated or you're stressed out, so you're like, man, I just want to go have a drink, or I just want to go smoke some weed, or, you know, you just feel like you want to fight somebody. And it's like you could either let all those things control you, or you can finally say, you know what, like I want to be in control, like 100% completely. And that's how I feel right now. And at first I was like very disappointed in myself because of the things that I allowed for myself. But then I had like, I don't know, something just clicked, and it was like I took a step back and I looked at the bigger picture, and I'm like, wait, like something is not right here. Like there's just something that I'm missing. And then, yeah, like I said, I finally got it. And I think the point is like you want control when you don't have it at all. And sometimes we lose control of ourselves. And I'm just ready for this new year to end. I mean, for this year to end and for the new year to come.
Yeah.
And I want to be strong enough that I take what I've learned and what I'm feeling right now and I apply it, and I just become a better person in all aspects, mentally, physically, emotionally. And I'm just so ready.
Basically what had happened to me this year, I was thinking about it and I was like, damn, you know, it's like fucked up, and it fucked me up big time, and like crazy shit happened, but it's like I know that had to happen to me. Like I know it had to, and it's crazy when you like, because some people can't see it like that, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand, like, oh, you know, well, it had to happen because I had to learn. Yeah, it was like, oh, like God hates me, or, you know, like some excuse. Like a lot of people don't have that ability to like fucking realize, like you said, like take a step back and you're like, hold up. But yeah, what trips me out the most is it's like everyone had a shitty year. Like, I mean, there's like you know, of course there's some people that are like had a dope year, which is awesome, but I've seen way more people talk about like how bad this year has been to them and like messed them up, whatever, like in all kinds of different ways. And it just, that's what trips me out the most.
Yeah.
It's like, what's off right now? Like, because it's,
yeah, well, I think like what it could be is it's just like you have to hit rock bottom, like you have to. But sometimes you know, sometimes like let's just say you're in a situation and well, let's just say for example, like you like to drink all the time. well, it's becoming a problem. Like you might have got arrested, or you might have fought somebody, or you know, something bad could have happened. Well, like sometimes that's not enough for people to stop, or you know, to take control of it. So it's like more things have to happen until eventually it's like they just have no choice, like they have to. And I feel like that's what like the whole year was, is like you have to hit rock bottom. And like I said, and it's not just like in one way, it's in every way. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I think that's why it felt so hectic too, because those are 4 different parts of like yourself.
Right, it's not just like one.
It's like when one's off, all of them are off.
Right. Hell yeah.
For different reasons, you know.
Yeah.
Some of the things that I want to change, well, physically would be, I just want to start exercising, get some sort of exercise, like whether what the hell you laughing at?
You're like,
she just passed up a gym membership.
I don't want to go to the gym. I'd rather walk outside or something.
I wish I didn't.
And you know, start being aware of what I'm putting in my body. Like I already know that, but are you doing it? It's like, and the thing too is like you have to start off slow. Like for me, it's like, okay, 1 meal out of the day, make it a healthy one. Like make it healthy. Like in the morning, have a fucking fruit, or I drink.
Have a fucking fruit. I don't know. I'm sweating. Have a fucking fruit.
Just for any problem, have a fucking fruit. Just have a fucking fruit. You know, start changing 1 meal to something healthy, and then let it, what is it called, snowball effect?
Yeah.
No.
Because if you start off too strong, you're just gonna fail.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. And that's not, it's just like, it's just like when you're a baby. Like first you learn how to crawl, then you know you learn how to stand up,
one thing at a time.
Then you walk while you're holding on to something, and then you try it by yourself. You know, that's how it has to be. Like you can't just expect a baby to get up and start running. You know, it's not gonna work. And I would say emotionally, I'm like, I could be a control freak. I could let my mind wander. Like my mind can take control of me.
Oh yeah.
You know,
fuck you up.
Hell yeah. You know, that's one thing obviously that I need to work on. What I want to do every morning, and sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Like I think about doing it, but like sometimes I guess like I can put myself in such a bad mood where I'm like, forget that. Like I don't want to say that right now. And it's like, that's not the point. The point is like, this is what you want to do, and like you just have to. It just has to be like they say, I don't know, I think it was a TED talk. I was watching one of them, and this girl, she was talking about like if you don't do something within the first 5 seconds of like you thinking about doing it, she's like, you're not gonna do it. So she's like, when you open your eyes in the morning, or when your alarm goes off, she's like, get up. Because if you don't get up in that first 5 seconds, you're just gonna lay there. I'll put the snooze button on. Just get on your phone, look at stuff.
Damn,
you know, just lay there.
Stop doing.
You know, so yeah. But just holding myself accountable for everything, and knowing that I'm in charge of my life, and I need to take charge. I need to take control. And whatever it is that I want, I need to be willing to work for and go at.
But yeah, let's go into 2019 feeling refreshed, renewed.
You know, just
as soon as it hits midnight, and be like,
right?
Seriously though.
You know, so just new times bring lots of new opportunities, lots of new ways of thinking. And you just have to keep that in mind. And it doesn't matter, you know, what you experienced in the past, whether that was things that you did to yourself, you know, decisions that you made, or things that other people did that you weren't in control of. You know, none of that matters anymore. Yep. And the only person like that's thinking about those things is you. Because sometimes like, have you seen those posts on Instagram? It'd be like when you're thinking about that, like one time you said something stupid in middle school. I don't know, like have you seen those?
Yes, I do that all the time.
So it's just like everybody's thinking about their own shit that they've done. Yeah. Nobody's thinking about the things that you've done except for you.
Get over it.
Pretty much. Get over it.
Oh, I do that so much though.
So do I.
I was literally doing that today. I'm like, oh, why did I say that last night? Like, literally, like, ew, I hate myself.
You know, so those little things, just like, come on, like, get over it, move on.
Yeah.
Like,
just what are you gonna do so that that doesn't happen again? Or, you know what I
and
mean?
you know, come up with your own way, like.
Yeah.
And if you have something that works for you, drop it in the comments. Maybe somebody needs help and somebody needs guidance.
Sure, help
maybe
us
it'll help
out.
us. Yeah.
And if you had a good year, let me know, because those are very rare. I've literally seen like a handful of people.
Yeah, and why you felt like it was a good year, you know, what you did to make it a good year.
If it was bad,
or if you were just a lucky motherfucker.
Oh, I know. For God just really loves you, Mom. Show off. I was like, this year's gonna be big, like, on self-realization and all that. And boy, was it.
Yes.
That's crazy. I remember saying that.
But
anyway. So yeah, lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Let's move on.
Stronger.
Let's do better for ourselves, for our family, for our friends, people that we love. Because even though sometimes we feel like the world is against us, we have to remember that we also have people that are right next to us, that love and care for us, that are gonna be there for you and support you, and only keep those people around.
Just pay attention to how people react to you, and you know what I mean? Certain things. Just keep your eyes open. Always.
And don't be afraid to swallow that truth pill, because at the end of the day, it's only gonna help you.
Trust me.
Anyway, we hope your 2019 is amazing, and it will be and full of wonder. Okay, in the hat. Something magical, full of wonder.
Be safe on New Year's. Don't drink and drive.
You're gonna go out, you know that those cops are gonna be hot.
Oh, they are.
So be careful. And if you ever watched How I Met Your Mother, remember that nothing good happens after, I don't know if it's 2 o'clock or 3 a.m. I forgot what time it was.
That's
12? 12 a.m.?
Teacher says nothing good happens after 12 a.m.
But it was on How I Met Your Mother.
I mean, that's pretty true. Like,
nothing good happens after,
that
whatever.
Good happened to me at those hours.
Yeah, me neither.
Not that I remember. Maybe it got late. No, just kidding.
Well,
but I felt bad.
But anyway,
peace out, people.
Peace out.